What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys my favorite Pokemon from Generation 9. Actually, one of my favorite Pokemon from Generation 9, Ceruledge. Now, when it comes to Ceruledge, this Pokemon's type is absolutely amazing. Fire and Ghost really doesn't get much cooler than that. Its design, phenomenal. Its ability, awesome. Flash Fire, and it's holding the Life Orb as item to maximize its damage output. Now, Ceruledge right here has a amazing moveset. It's got Protect, it's got Bulk Up for not only defense boost, but for attack boost, and then it's got Shadow Sneak and Bitter Blade for first turn priority and HP recovery. Like I said, Ceruledge, one of my favorite Pokemons in Generation 9, Scarlet and Violet, and I'm super excited to be using it. Hopefully get to rock out with it, use Bulk Up a little bit, and get this Pokemon going. A restricted Pokemon going to be Koraidon today. Koraidon really strong, especially paired up with Ceruledge, maximizing Ceruledge fire damage output. Koraidon's got Orichalcum Pulse with the loaded dice as its item, rocking Scale Shot, Collision Course, Temper Flare, and Protect. Our final four Pokemon are pretty standard, pretty meta. We got Whimsicott, Landorus, Porygon 2, and King Gambit. Now, Whimsicott going to be here for speed control and support. Porygon 2 is going to be here for Trick Room and kind of support, kind of damage. Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Recover. Really like this moveset. King Gambit, big time physical attacker, and Landorus, big time special attacker. So we got a lot of firepower on today's squad. If you guys want to run the team for yourself, run the code is at the top right hand corner. And if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Ceruledge in ranked Regulation G. Looking to get this video started off hot, going up against a Zacian and Terrakion team. Now, Terrakion really pairs up well with Whimsicott because it does have the ability, I kind of forget what the ability is called, but every time Whimsicott uses Beat Up or hits its opponent with a Dark move, it's going to get a +1 attack boost. So that is pretty much the plan. Whimsicott with Terrakion, use Beat Up and boost that attack stat. I kind of forget what it's called. Justified. That's the ability. They got Justified Terrakion to boost its attack stat with Beat Up Whimsicott. Most likely the combo right there. Other Pokemon that they have is going to be Ditto with Hisui and Zoro, who could play mind games with us. And last but not least, they do have a Moongus. Now, one thing I do notice is that they really don't have any weather control. So it could just go into Koraidon and Ceruledge, which is probably my best bet. Or it could just go into like a... No, I like this. I like this lead. Ceruledge with Koraidon, I can always go for a Bulk Up if we want to. I could bring Whimsicott maybe for Tailwind support. That can also be good for us. Encore, all that good stuff. But I'm really leaning towards just Choice Scarf Landorus with King Gambit. It just works well. It just works well. We got Sucker Punches. We got Speed with the Choice Scarf. He could go into Whimsicott and kind of take speed control from us. But I think from here we could be fine. Especially wasting out one turn of Tailwind for in exchange of us just straight up attacking and trying to get off some big time damage. I do like that. Like a Bulk Up could be really nice, especially up against Zacian. Zacian seems like a tough customer. So let's see who they want to lead here. Is it going to be Terrakion, Whimsicott? It is. Or this could be Zoroark. One of them could be Zoroark. We got to remember that. Okay. So from here, he could be Ripping Rock Slide. It is a rock type Pokemon. I believe he's rock and fighting. Is that correct? Yeah, rock and fighting. Terrakion. If he's rock and fighting, I could just honestly just go into a Collision Course, which is what it is what I'm going to do here. Let's Terrasize you in the Fairy. Honestly, just go for a Bulk Up here. What if he goes for Tailwind or Beat Up? I am really curious to see this. I am really curious to see this. So I'm going to go into the Fairy Terra. I'm going to try to pull off this Bulk Up just because defense boost would be really nice on top of an attack boost. So I can do this. I can rip a Collision Course into that Terrakion slot. And we can see how he wants to play it. I wonder if we're going to see a Terra type from him. No, we don't. We're just going to see a straight up Tailwind. So Tailwind, maybe Rock Slide. Is that the play call? Shadow Ball is going to launch it. Ooh, Shadow Ball. Good thing I got Fairy Terra. Wow, I still did a absurd amount of damage. Collision Course is going to fly here, and it's Zoroark. Throwing me for curveballs here. Throwing me for curveballs. It's Zoroark. Throwing me for curveballs. Really hurts the soul there. Probably just want to go for a Scale Shot at this point and just Protect here. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Wow, really throwing me for curveballs. Hisui and Zoroark always gets me. Man, I was ready to just rip a Collision Course in that slot. I really thought it was Terrakion. It is what it is. Little Hisui and Zoroark action. So we know they have Terrakion in the back end, probably with Zacian. They're going to go for an Encore here and try to Encore me into this move right here. That's fine. That's fine. The Shadow Ball is going to launch into this slot. How much damage is this doing? It's doing a nice chunk. Scale Shot going to fly here. And we get a crit. Okay, so we can say bye-bye to Zoroark. The Zoroark going to die out here. I would absolutely love to get off a, what's it called? If I can pull off a, what's it called? A Bitter Blade, I'll get back so much HP. I don't know if we can. I really don't. But our speed's gonna get boosted, which is huge. They are in Tailwind. Wonder if Zacian's gonna come out here, or it's gonna be Terrakion's finally here. So Terrakion's out and about. Try to go for Collision Course here. He could just go for a Moonblast, which I'm surprised he hasn't done yet. I could just swap into King Gambit here, which is probably the best bet. So I'm going to swap into King Gambit here, and if I can pull off this Bitter Blade, I'm going to try to rip it. So I'm going to swap you. I think a Moonblast is flying into that slot. I think we'll probably see like Moonblast and Rock Slide, or we could finally see that beat up combo. But I'm going straight into King Gambit here. Going straight into King Gambit. We're going to see a Terra type pop out here for most likely Terrakion. Yep. He's going to send it into straight Ghost typing. So I could Shadow Sneak that if I want to. I could Shadow Sneak that. They still have Tailwind out and about, so. Let's see. He is going to go for that beat up combo. It's probably that and Rock Slide, but now I can just Sucker Punch that slot, which is really beneficial for us. Hopefully he misses my Ceruledge with Rock Slide. That could be pretty nice for us. That could be really beautiful for us. But now they force that Terra into Ghost, and my King Gambit's on the field, ready to Sucker Punch away. He's ready to roll. He's ready to roll. So there's that. There is a Rock Slide. Ceruledge, dodge it. King Gambit dodged it. Oh, come on, man. I wanted my Ceruledge dodge it. King Gambit would have soaked it no matter what. But if Ceruledge dodged that, that would have been really nice. Because I could have gotten off that Bitter Blade. I could have gotten off Shadow Sneak. Did some work. But from here, we could just go into a Choice Scarf Pokemon. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So we go into our Choice Scarf guy. I don't want to choice into Poison move. Because obviously, they definitely have what's called in the back end. I'm choice into Sandsear Storm. They definitely have Zacian in the back end. So I'm going to send a Sucker Punch. I am going to send Sandsear Storm. Tailwind should have one turn left in it. And he's just going to protect Terrakion, which is kind of fine for me. So he does that. And Sucker Punch is going to fire. Sucker Punch is going to fail. He's going to go for a Moonblast in this slot. Do not give me a special attack drop. Cool. And Sandsear Storm, can you land, please, in Whimsicott? Don't do me dirty, RNG. Don't do me dirty, RNG. Come on, man. Why is it doing me dirty? Why is it doing me dirty? So Tailwind's gone. He's pretty much forced to kind of just go into Tailwind. I'm going to go into another Sucker Punch and Sandsear Storm. I think that's just my play call. And we're going to see the Tailwind fly. So Tailwind's flying. Sucker Punch. How much damage are you doing here? It's doing a lot. It's doing enough. That's a beautiful sight to see. So we pick up the KO into that slot. Okay. We have Koraidon for late game. Wonder how we're going to do here. We choice into this just to deal with Zacian. Sunlight is going to fade. Zacian's definitely coming out here with Tailwind. I feel like he has a lot of different options. I feel like he has a lot of different options here. I would like to turn this into a 2v1. So I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to Sandsear Storm across the board. Maybe I should have Sucker Punched. Let's see, Behemoth Blade's just going to fly and take out us. Alright, so he takes out Lando. That's fine. And we're going to take out Whimsicott. What's Whimsicott going for? Don't Encore me, Whimsicott. Actually, you can't. Then you go for Moonblast. I mean, a special attack drop. I want it here because I can Defiant Boost. Give it to me. No, it doesn't. Ironhead, nonetheless, still going to KO. It turns into a 2v1 situation here. A nice, lovely 2v1 situation. I don't know how we can... I don't know how we're going to win this. He's got to attack Koraidon, right? I feel like he has to attack Koraidon. Do I just protect Koraidon? I think we have to make a protect play. I could double protect, because how many turns are left in Tailwind? He's going to outspeed us regardless. I have to make a protect play if I'm going to win this game. I'm going to have to protect Koraidon. I'm going to make the call here. Let's protect him. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're protecting Koraidon here. We have to make a protect play. Because if we double down attacks, I just don't think we can win this game. Especially because I do think they're attacking Koraidon. So we protect Koraidon. Let's see. And Behemoth Blade does fly into that slot. That is massive. That is massive call for me. Just because now we can just double down with attacks. And how much damage does Iron Head do? Iron Head actually doesn't do enough. Iron Head does not do enough. Let me go for another Iron Head here. If I can, just go for a Temper Flare. It's kind of my play. I could go for Double Protect, but I'm hoping that 2 Iron Heads and a Sucker Punch can win us this game. That's really what I'm hoping here. That's really what I'm hoping here. Behemoth Blade flies. It does KO my Koraidon. And a Sacred Sword is just going to absolutely dump on us, so that's what I'm most scared of. That is what I'm most scared of. Iron Head flies, and I don't think Sucker Punch is going to do enough. Tailwind's gone, but I don't think Sucker Punch does enough. Let's see if he has it or not. Let's see if he has Sacred Sword or not. Let's see. So I'm just going to protect my King Gambit just to kind of buy out a turn and see if he's going for Sacred Sword or not. And he is. So yeah, we have to just hope Sucker Punch KOs. That's really where we stand at. Which I really don't think it does. It definitely doesn't. But we're going to go for it regardless. Maybe we get a crit. Let's see. Sucker Punch flies. Yep, not nearly enough. Sacred Sword's going to one-tap me. Game over. Yeah. Not much surviving a Zacian Sacred Sword. Super effective. Tough news for us. Great first match. Came down to the wire, but Zacian just outbulking us. Let's hop into match number 2. Look for a first victory. Match number 2 coming at you guys, and this is our bounce back match. Whenever we lose match number 1, we always try to bounce back match number 2, looking to grab ourselves a win here and bounce back. Going up against Ice Rider Calyrex. Now, Ice Rider Calyrex could pop Trick Room pretty easily and kind of just get after it that way. I mean, Porygon 2, not too bad with the Eviolite, and for countering Trick Room, it's pretty solid. I do have Recover, I do have T-Bolt. You know what, I'm going to lead P2, and I'm going to lead Ceruledge in hopes to kind of just go for a bulk up early on here and get after it. We'll bring Koraidon, and last but not least, do we go in with Landorus? Yeah, probably. Most likely. I like it. I definitely like Landers here. Porygon 2 is actually not bad here either. I mean, Ice Beam going to be super effective into that Raging Bolt, but then we got T-Bolt to actually deal with that Pelipper as well, and then consistent damage all around. I like it. So P2, alongside with Koraidon, Ceruledge, and last but not least, Landorus. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. And if they want to pop Trick Room early on here, they can. I mean, at that point, I'd probably just try to go for a bulk up and then attack with P2 and then cancel out Trick Room the next turn. Just because P2 could just outbulk a lot of things with the Eviolite. It's super, super bulky, which is why I love P2. Bulky little Pokemon that does respectable damage. It really does. If I end up going into both of these guys, I am definitely going to go straight into a bulk up into probably a T-Bolt here. Let him set up Trick Room. We can kind of cancel it out the next turn. Unnerve. No berries allowed here. Psychic Surge is going to pop out here, so gotta remember, can't use Shadow Sneak, which would have been really nice right here. And I get that special attack boost. Lovely P2, lovely. Alright, cool. I mean, from here, we are just going to rip a Thunderbolt into this slot, and I'm just going to go for bulk up. I really do think it's Follow Me Trick Room. It seems like it has to be Follow Me Trick Room. Nice, lovely Follow Me Trick Room. Pretty simple. Ceruledge looks so dope. Pristine Pokemon. Like, I seen this Pokemon before the game was even released, and I was like, he's on my team. Because, you know, whenever a new Pokemon game comes out, you got to play in your team. And I see now, it's like, he's on my team. Bring him on over here. So he ends up going for Follow Me here. Again, it's probably Follow Me Trick Room. Don't mind it too much here. Bulk Up pops out here. It gives us not only that defense boost, but that attack boost as well. And P2 probably going next, right? Yeah, because he's going for Trick Room. So T-Bolt going to fly here, do great damage. No Paralyze, and end up, they just launching a Glacial Lancer. That's fine. So maybe he thought I was popping Trick Room. No, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that, because now here, I will go for another T-Bolt, and if I can, just go for a Bitter Blade for HP recovery. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with going back up to full HP with my Ceruledge. Wonder if he goes for Follow Me again. That's the real question. I hope not, because I would love for this Bitter Blade just land into this horse. Be a really powerful turn for us. Let's see. They could have Water Tower with Calyrex, but the only issue there would be him staring at a Thunderbolt +1 Porygon 2. But I feel like he has to pop Trick Room here. I should have made the hard read and read a Trick Room here. That would have been the play. That's what I should have done. I should have used Trick Room with my Porygon 2. But no, he does not use Follow Me, and I end up getting off a Bitter Blade and dumping on this Calyrex. Wow. Wow, that's a surprise. So Calyrex gone. Get it on out my face. Get it on out of here. And we're back up to full HP. That is huge. And now we're down. We're not up to full HP. Psychic's going to fly in this slot. How much damage is this doing? Okay, not bad. And T-Bolt's going to launch here. Cool, so they still don't pop Trick Room. Another T-Bolt could potentially KO. He is paralyzed now, making my Ceruledge faster than that. Like, I kind of like where we're sitting here. Kind of like this. Kind of like this. Wow, no follow me. Popped out that last time. We just bitter boy dumped on him. They go in the Raging Bolt here. We're gonna switch to Ice Beam. I mean, honestly, Ice Beam and Thunderbolt, they do the same amount of damage with Porygon. I mean, I could do that, and I could just simply just protect my boy right here. Just try to buy a turn or two. That's what I'm gonna do here. They just cancel match. So quick, easy second match. Like I said, that's my bounce back match. Ceruledge went crazy. Third and final match on its way. Looking for that winning record. Looking to go 2-1. I mean, last match, Ceruledge just got after it. I was very surprised he did not go for follow me there with Indeedee in that turn. And just let my Bitter Blade just rip up into the Calyrex. I'll take it all day. Shadow Rider Calyrex, we are versing here right now with Ogerpon, Annihilate, and then they got Grimmsnarl for probably screens, and then Clefable. Now, Ceruledge is okay here. Ceruledge is okay here. We might need a Tailwind setter, which I believe we are going to need, so I am just going to go into Whimsicott here turn 1. Or I could maybe just pop Trick Room and kind of cancel out everything, but I like Whimsicott for Tailwind, so I'm going to do that. And I think I might just lead my King Gambit here. Do I want to lead King Gambit? Yeah. And King Gambit's very powerful. I like it a lot. So I'm going to go King Gambit. I am going to go in with Landers, and I am going to go in with Koraidon. So no Ceruledge here in match number 3. As much as I want to use it, I just feel like the Pokemon that we are bringing are a tad bit better for this situation. So we're going to look to rip up with it and kind of go from there. I do like King Gambit for our lead, depending on who they lead. Could be really nice. I mean, they're probably leading Grimmsnarl. I could see Grimmsnarl alongside with Shadow Rider Calyrex, and if that's the case, I kind of wish we had Swords Dance on this King Gambit. Would have been really nice for a setup move, but let's see that he ends up leading. It's going to be Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl, Annihilate. Now, Annihilate a little scary. Annihilate definitely a little scary. Tailwind's definitely going to be your play here. I could just go into Ghost Terra, and I think that is going to be my play, and I'm just going to rip out that Cleave. Yep, that's going to be my play. Not dealing with a Drain Punch here. Not dealing with it. I'm just not dealing with it. I'm going to do that with the Tailwind, and then just kind of go from there. Let's see, because it could be Final Gambit Annihilate, but I feel like every time I see Annihilate, like, that's my first thought. It's like, gotta watch out for Final Gambit, but they're really 50-50. And usually you see Final Gambit more on Trick Room Squad. This could just be Bulk Up Annihilate, which it most likely is. Let's see what he wants to do. Let's see. Could just be Bulk Up behind screens, if I had to guess. But we don't want to die out to, like, a Drain Punch here early on, so I'm Terastallizing straight into Ghost right off the rip. And look to just deal some damage here. I'm hoping King Gambit could outspeed the Annihilate after Tailwind. He's gotta be setting up a Reflect, though. You're setting up a Reflect, kind sir. Let's see, maybe we should have just ripped the Moonblast turn 1. Would have been really nice. He's gonna end up taunting me. That's fine. Taunt me after the Tailwind. I like that. So I should be able to get off this Caltech Cleave with no Reflect on the field. How much damage are we doing? A lot. We get a crit on top of that, which is beautiful. And he goes for Drain Punch. Pristine! Pristine first turn. That's a pristine first turn. But now from here, I can switch it over to Moonblast, send it into that slot, and then just Iron Head it away into the Grimmsnarl. I like it. That's a really good first turn. That's a really good first turn, especially them using Encore instead of Reflect or anything. That's a really good first turn. Terror worked perfectly. We got off the Tailwind. The pristine first turn. That's a really hot start for us. It's a really hot start. And that's what's so big in Pokemon matches. Like, your first turn, the first turn, I think, is the biggest turn of the match. It's so big. Even though, like, at any point you can really turn the tides, but you can win the match on a first turn. You can also lose the match on a first turn. It happens. Light Screen's gonna fly instead of Reflect. I still feel like this Moonblast should KO this Annihilate, which would be awesome. And it does. Now we're sitting here attacking Grimmsnarl with no Reflect. I'm still surprised they haven't set up Reflect here. I'm hoping this just KOs, just so we don't have to deal with Reflect for the rest of the match. It does not. Okay, still, nonetheless, great turn there. So they haven't been able to attack me yet. Calyrex is now going to come out here. He's probably going to be forced to Terastallize. And if I had to guess, he probably has Fairy, or it could be Ghost. It could definitely be Ghost. I could honestly, no, I can't Encore him. We're just going to go for a Moonblast here, and I'm just going to simply Protect, just to kind of read out what he's going to do here. Kind of just go from there. Actually, I could just Sucker Punch. I'm just going to Protect King Gambit. He ends up withdrawing Grimmsnarl. That's fine. That's fair. Dude, withdrawals Grimmsnarl. He leaves me on the field here. His Calyrex definitely faster than my King Gambit. Unless I go for Sucker Punch. And he's going to bring out a Follow Me user. which is leading me to think he just wants to go for Protect here. And there's the Terror type as well. But he's going to Terrasilize. It's just straight Ghost. It's fair. I could have went for Sucker Punch this turn. Actually did respectable damage, but I mean, let's see how this one plays. Protect flies out from my Gambo. I do have Choice Scarf Pokemon in the back end, which is really good. Moonblast, give me that special attack drop. That'd be beautiful. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Nope. Ouch. Is my Encore done? My Encore's really not done. I would have loved to just Encore him. I would love to just Encore there. But I simply cannot. How many turns left in tail? One. I have to protect. Actually, I can't protect. I can't. I cannot protect. Hopefully, it just goes for Follow Me at this point. Hopefully, it just goes for Follow Me. This is ugly. Yep, it does go for Follow Me. I need, I really need another turn here. Moonblast can launch here. I really need another turn. Of course, I get the special attack drop there, but I really need another turn. This sucks. Bye-bye, everybody. Yep. Bye-bye, everybody, and that's going to be the game. That's going to be the game. Unless... I mean, it doesn't even matter. I was going to say, unless my King Gambit can outspeed here. But, I mean, they just go for Follow Me. I would need to hit that thing with a Sludge Bomb. It's brutal. It's brutal. This thing's +4. +4. And I needed my Whimsicott for another turn. Like, if I could have protected that turn, that could have been huge. Just for the sheer fact is I could have set up another Tailwind. And then my Pokemon could have outsped them. It would have been really good. Anything I can do here? Is there anything I could possibly do here? I really don't think so. I really don't think so, unless I get a crit with like Sandsea Storm. So are you outspeeding at this point? You should. You should be fast on the field. You are. Do we think he's going to potentially go for a... no, he's got to go for Follow Me. He's just got to go for Follow Me. Sandsea Storm here. Yep. Simple, smart call. Really want to just go for Sludge Bomb. Can I get a crit here with Sandsea Storm? Onto Calyrex? Yeah, we're not even coming close. That's going to be game, set, match. Calyrex setting up nice spot. Winning him the game, he's +4. Everybody wave bye-bye to my squad. Just get absolutely deleted by Calyrex. This Pokemon is ridiculously strong. Not a bad set of matches. End up going 1 and 2 for today's video. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Rocking out with Ceruledge in Ranked Regulation G. Actually did really well with it. Match number 1 came down to the wire. We lost by about like this much on Zacian. Match number 2, we dominated, forced a Rage Quit. And then match number 3, what do you want me to do? Nasty Plot on Calyrex. He just deleted my whole team in 2 moves. He went Nasty Plot, actually 3 moves. Nasty Plot, Astral Barrage, Astral Barrage, all 4 of my Pokemon dead. He ended +6 on the special attack stat. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. It's just game, set, match from there. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positive every day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.